What's good, R&B squad? This is Ruth. I trust that this message meets you guys in good spirits. If you are new to this family, we don't believe that you're here by accident. Welcome. We're happy to have you, and Jesus is, of course, always happier. The word that I have today comes from a song that the Lord placed on my spirit, and it is a lyrical message. So, please eat the meat and spit out the bone and take what's for you and leave the rest. If you feel that this word is for you, prayerfully and carefully examine it. Don't just take it and run with it, people. Prayerfully and carefully examine it and make sure that it is for you. And you will know by the details as well whether or not it is for you. So I can't take the smile off my face while I'm about to deliver this. It is a kingdom marriage message. And this is for those of you who may possibly either be in separation from your person, or this is someone venturing into a relationship with you for the first time. So it's one of two situations. This could be someone venturing into a relationship with you for the first time, or this is somebody that you're in separation from. And the title of the song, before I even get into the title, let me tell y'all how the Lord gave it to me. So I did not really know this song, but I was familiar with the melody. So I'd heard the melody somewhere before. And so for a number of days, what had been happening is that I kept hearing the melody in my mind. The melody just kept popping up in my spirit. And then a few of the lyrics came in with the melody. So what you can do, for those of you who don't know this, what you can do if you only know the melody and one or two lyrics of a song, YouTube has an option where you can go in and hum the melody or hum some of the lyrics or, sing some of the lyrics, and they will show you what song it is. So I was like, Lord, lead me to the song. So I hummed the melody, I sang some of the lyrics, and then this song came up, and the Lord confirmed that this was the one. So the title of the song is You'll Never Get to Heaven If You Break My Heart. And I tell you, that melody and those one or two lyrics that I knew, those were in my spirit for like days. And I didn't even know. I'm like, why is this melody stuck in my head? But here it is. So originally, I believe that this song was by Dionne Warwick. I could be wrong. It could have been done by the Stylistics first and then by Dionne Warwick later, or it could be vice versa. But what I do know is that this is an old song. It hasn't been on the radio for quite some time. So again, this is You'll Never Get to Heaven If You Break My Heart. The lyrics are going to be in the description box. I'm going to put a link to the lyrics in the description box so that you can go and listen to it if this is for you. And let me get right into the lyrics. So this is the first verse. Mother told me to always follow the golden rule, and she said it's a sin to be mean and cruel. So remember, if you're untrue, angels up in heaven are looking at you. So this person, he or she, your person, they clearly have a belief in the Lord. They have a prayer life. They know of the Lord. And even if they're not fully where they should be spiritually, and God is still working on them to bring them to where they need to be in his relationship with them, they do have the fear of God upon them. And they do believe that God watches over everything that we do. So this person is looking at it from the perspective of even maybe saying a prayer for you, that you stay true to them. Because it says here, it's really a sin to be mean and cruel. So remember, if you're untrue, angels up in heaven are looking at you. And for those of you whom this is for, some of you are in separation, or you're aware that this person is your person and the two of you have not gotten romantically involved yet, you have not spoken of your feelings, and in your mind you're thinking, what do they mean they hope that I don't be untrue? Because you're thinking, you might need to be concerned that it's the other way around. You might be seeing things or hearing of them with other people, and you don't know if it's real or not, if they really are involved with these people or not. So you, for yourself, may be wondering if they're going to be true to you, if they're being untrue to you, or to what the two of you can potentially have right now. Well, they're thinking the same thing. And let me tell y'all something about the enemy. He will do that. He will have you thinking that your person is involved with this one and that one, and have your person thinking the same thing about you, especially when the two of you are in separation, especially when you have not come together yet, especially when the channels of communication are not fully open, so things have been left unsaid. That is where the enemy can come in and attempt to create confusion. So he'll have you thinking on one end that your person is involved with other people, that they're playing the field, and then he will have your person thinking the same thing about you. And he may even orchestrate things in the natural to make it look a certain way. That's why those of y'all who are on social media, you got to be real careful. Do not go snooping on your person's page, and try to keep yours private if you don't have them added. Okay? Because you don't want to allow the enemy to have any avenue in to try to make something look a certain way. You might go over there thinking, let me just check their social media and see what's going on. And then you see somebody tag them in a photo or something like that. And then you go thinking that something is going on with them and this person, when in reality, they may not even have been on there for days, maybe weeks, maybe even a month or more. And they have no idea that this person tagged them in anything. Y'all, social media is the devil's playground. I'm just going to come out and say it. It's his way of using the internet to create chaos with people's feelings and relationships and so on. So if this is for you, stay off. And I didn't even intend to put that part in here. This is something that the Lord just put on my spirit as I'm speaking. For those of you whom this is for, if you've been checking on your person's social media a lot during the separation or during the time that the two of you have not come together yet, stop doing that. Don't give the enemy an avenue to get in and plant doubt in your mind about this person because of what you may see. Remember, 90% of what you see on social media is not real. Just remember that. Moving right along. So here is the chorus. You'll never get to heaven if you break my heart. So be very careful not to make us part. You won't get to heaven if you break my heart. Oh no. So this person, again, like I said, they have a prayer life. They have a relationship with God. They do talk to God. And they may very well be aware that you also have a relationship with God because you've been vocal about it with them. When you have talked to them, you've been vocal about your relationship with God. You don't hide the fact that you believe in the Lord and that you trust the Lord and that you let him guide you. So this person is saying to you, okay, we believe in the same God. We serve the same God. Just know that if you're not true to me and you break my heart, I'm going to take it to Daddy God. If you are untrue to me during this time that we are apart, because they may very well even be praying about this. They may be asking the Lord, preserve this person's heart for me. Because in some instances, your persons, it's not that they don't want to get to you guys. It's a lot of complicated stuff that may be preventing them from coming into union with you right now. And some of those complications, not all of them are interferences from the enemy. Some of that is because God is still working on them and pruning them. But trust and believe they know where they're supposed to be. They know that they should be with you. They know that you are supposed to be with them. In essence, they know that the two of you are for each other. They know that they're not supposed to be with anybody else, and neither are you. So it's like they're trying to send this message to you, even if they may not be speaking with you right now. Don't be untrue to me, please. And it's almost like a plea more than a demand. Please don't be untrue to me. Please don't break my heart. I'm praying about this. I'm praying for this, that you preserve yourself for me. And I honestly think that that's really sweet. That shows how much this person loves you, that they would actually utter a prayer for you not to break their heart. That says something. So moving along to the second verse. If you break my heart, if you break my heart, I can hardly wait for the day when we say I do. It's the day I dreamed of for so long. Now it's coming true. You will promise to cherish me. If you break your promise, the angels will see. Let me read that verse again. I can hardly wait for the day when we say I do. It's the day I dreamed of so long. Now it's coming true. You will promise to cherish me. If you break your promise, the angels will see. And for someone, that is a whole proposal right there. Your person, they have marriage on their mind, and they're either getting ready to propose to you, or they're thinking about doing it in the near future. They definitely have marriage on their mind when it comes to you, because it says here, I can hardly wait for the day when we say I do. It's the day I dreamed of so long. Now it's coming true. So this person, even if you've been involved with them before and the two of you are separated now, or the Lord alerted you a long time ago that this was your person, confirmed it for you several times, and confirmed to them without you even being aware that you are for them as well. Or if this is somebody that you were never romantically involved with, but you know this is your person. So this could have been a friend, and the two of you never spoke of your feelings, but you know that this is your person and they know that they're your person as well. The fact that it says here, I've dreamed of this day for so long, this person didn't start thinking about marrying you yesterday. And if you're a brother in Christ listening to this, by the way, I know you brothers in Christ think that some of these words are not for you, but remember I said, if you're a brother in Christ, I said this in previous words, you can just flip it, okay? This song was written from the perspective of both a male and a female, so this could be for either gender, yeah? So your person, they have been thinking of marrying you for a very long time. That has been on their mind. It didn't happen yesterday. It didn't happen the day before. It didn't happen last week. This has been on their heart for a while. They know that they know that they know that you are whom they want to spend their life with. There was never a question in their mind about marrying you. Other things may have delayed them. Other things may have swayed them. But they always knew in the back of their mind that if they had to get married, it would be to you. Or when they got married, it would be to you. And the part here that says, I've dreamed of this day for so long, now it's coming true. So the now it's coming true part tells me that for some of you, they're actually putting things in place to marry you. So what this can look like if you're a sister in Christ is that your person, he may be planning to propose to you unbeknownst to you. He's getting ready to ask for your hand in marriage. And if you're a brother in Christ listening to this, she may have been alerted in her spirit that you intend to propose to her, you intend to ask for her hand in marriage, and she's already made up her mind that when you ask, she's going to say yes. So this person is saying, imagine that I've thought about this, I prayed for this for so long, and it is finally coming true. And the one thing that can stop it is if you refuse them. They are at the point now where they realize the devil can't stop this. The naysayers can't stop it. The people who are meddling can't stop it. The only person that can say no and put a halt on all of this, other than God, and God's not going to do it because he chose the two of you for each other. The only person that could put a halt on it is you. So again, they're pleading with you. They're like, okay, the whole heavenly host, it says here, if you break my heart, the angels will see. And what they mean is the entire heavenly host, God and the whole heavenly host is cheering you guys on. Don't let anybody down up there. Don't let anybody down. Don't let the Lord down. Don't break their heart. So moving along now to the third verse. So the third verse just goes back into the chorus. It says, you'll never get to heaven if you break my heart. You'll never get to heaven if you break my heart. And it just repeats until it gets to the end of the song. So again, for whom this is for, just know that you have your person's heart. It does not matter what it looks like right now. It may look like you're never going to hear from them again. It may look like there are so many obstacles in the way that there's no way that the two of you can communicate or get back together. For some of you, you feel like this person just dropped off the face of the earth. Like they vanished in thin air. For those of you whose person has vanished in thin air, go back and pray about it again for the Lord to give you revelation, because it could be that this person is going through something that is literally preventing them from reaching out to you or contacting you. Meanwhile, you've been on their heart this entire time. So before you get in your feelings too much and get mad at them and think if they care, they'd call, or if they cared, remember, people go through stuff and they don't always talk about it. So they may be going through something. For some of you, a person is going through depression. Sometimes depression can be so severe that people literally shut down and they don't reach out to anybody. So just know that if you haven't heard from them for a while, it seems like they ghosted you. It wasn't intentional. It's not something that they did intentionally to hurt you. Okay? So if this is for you, I am happy for you. I'm happy to know that you have found the one that your soul loves, and that they have found the one that their soul loves, according to Song of Solomon. And I love you guys. I will be back with another word as soon as the Lord releases me. Take care.